Hello everybody, I'm Alkifanoid, and welcome back to Baten Kaitos, Eternal Wings, and the Lost Ocean. So I'm not gonna stall any longer. Let's enter the first quote-unquote dungeon in this game, the Moonguile Forest. And the game will, of course, tell us what we already know. Anyway, so we are finally gonna get into our first battle. 3 episodes in. But there's something special in this game. You can see that we see the enemies on screen. There are no random encounters in this game. When you touch an enemy, you fight it. And this amazing battle theme will start. It's called the True Mirror, and of course it's made by Sakuraba. Oh yeah. So this is how the battles work in this game. Even though you use cards to battle, it is still a turn-based battle system like Final Fantasy, or the early Final Fantasies at least. You pick a attack and you attack, or you pick a card, I guess I can say. But of course, it's not that bare-boned. As you see, I have info boxes now, yay, so proud! And everything in them are very self-explanatory, maybe except for the important drop. But you can also see that I have listed enemies' weakness. That is because this game has 6 different elements. And basically every enemy in this game is weak to an element. And yes, I do know I'm dragging this out a lot, but I just want to get this out of the way as fast as possible. The important drop is drops that you need to get 100%. I decided to do it this way instead of listing every drop an enemy has, because almost every enemy have at least 4 drops. Anyway, let's kill this guy so I can show you that at least. Yeah, I can only use up to 2 cards right now. As you see, you will always get this screen, which will show you how much damage you did.
Time to collect the loot.
And also, you see, after battle, you can of course get drops from enemies, but you can only take one thing with you. There will be things in the right screen, but those are automatically taken by you after battle. Now, I want to show you those elements that I was talking about. You see, in Callus' deck, we have this Ice Dagger, which is blue. It is water elemental, and also this ice armor, of course. These 6 elements we have are water, fire, wind, time, which is called Chronos, light and darkness. And of course they all have opposites, like light and darkness. Opposites. If you use an attack from one element and then you use the opposite, they will cancel each other out. Let's say you did 11 damage with one thing and 10 with the opposite element. In the end you will only get 1 damage out of it. Anyway, let's go a little bit more into the fight. So let's fight this guy this time.
Don't be thinking you can beat me.
Ah, perfect. 2 enemies and I got my Ice Dagger. So if I use my Ice Dagger now and a normal non-elemental weapon, the Ice Dagger do actually do non-elemental damage too. And now I can actually defend. Which is of course why I got all the armor Magnus. You see, he did 4 damage and I defended with 12 defense. Which means I took no damage from that round. You just wasted your turn. So let's finish this guy off and we go on our merry way. You can also defend with some weapon. Oh, good. Okay, you see those numbers on the cards? Those are called spirit numbers. I have 2 2s now. If you use the right numbers in a combo. You see, I got 10% more attack. Which right now of course is not that much, but later when you do around 1000 damage and you do 10% more, you'll get a pretty good boost in damage. Anyway, the green thing there is a treasure chest, so let's just open it and we will get a Voice 1 Magnus, which will give you some percent more in attack, which is pretty good. I believe actually in the American version the Voice Magnus looks a little bit different. But yeah, back to the spirit numbers. Right now I can only use 2 cards. Later in the game though, when you class up, you can use up to 9 cards in a combo. And also stronger cards later in the game will get up to 4 numbers on them. So you have a lot of on numbers to choose from. Just think poker, and you should be okay. It is pretty much like the rhythm system in Mother 3 though. It is completely optional, but it really helps. And yes, I do know I'm talking a lot right now, but I really want to get all the basics out of the way as fast as possible so I can just continue on and enjoying this game with you guys. So, what do you have to say, good fella? The forest has become quite a dangerous place these days. You better heed my advice if you want to make it out of here in one piece. So, how about it? Are you gonna ask me for advice? Well, what should we ask him? I don't really need anything because he just tells you some very basic stuff, and I already told you most of it, so yeah, no thank you, we don't need any help from you. A large dried up tree trunk is blocking the path. Yeah, we can't do anything about that one yet, so just note it in your mental notebook or whatever. You see, there is a treasure chest behind it though, so we must get it later. Anyway, let's fight this guy, which I think is actually what they mean with rock cats. Oh, sweet. I got my camera this time. If you remember, they said that taking pictures of enemies is the best way to get money in this game. And also, you see, that guy was weak to water. I got a 30% final attack boost in water attack because he was weak to it, which also means he is strong against fire, since when one enemy is weak to an element, he will probably be strong against the opposite element. Which is why I don't put resistance in my info box. And that guy's attack is also fire elemental, so I needed my ice armor if I wanted to block him completely. You can never completely block an attack if you don't have an armor of the opposite element. And also, you see I got a little boost from the voice there, that's how that works. Like now, I got my ice armor, so I'm good. And also, I use a weapon. So let's see. 7, okay. Not perfect, but hey, I can't complain. So yeah, there's a lot that goes into the battle system in this game. There might look like there's a lot in the beginning to take in, but when you get into it, it is so much fun and you really need to think and look if you can find the correct number or a Magnus with the correct element. Now you see, I took a picture of that enemy and I also got a small knife. I can only take one of these with me. I'm gonna take the picture because the small knife I will get a lot of. Not that there's gonna be any problems getting any pictures, but still. Oh wow, the game really wants me to explain stuff to you. You don't need only weapons to attack with. You also have stupid things you can attack with, like these green bananas. Yeah, I decided just to cut the rest of that battle because there was really nothing that happened. I just killed the guy. Anyway, here we get a leather hat, which I don't even think Callus can have in his deck, so we seriously should get that new party member soon. Anyway, I'll be fighting this guy and be right back. The reason I'm fighting these guys now is because they have, as you might have seen, an important drop. Here we get another bamboo shot, which is healing, so that's good, I guess. Yeah, they have an important drop, which I really want to get before, well, moving on. So if I don't get it in this battle, I will cut until I get it. And I guess I should keep this battle now, since I already talked a little bit into it. Oh well, shouldn't be that hard. Seriously, these are most basic of basic enemies, so they shouldn't be able to do anything against me at all. Hopefully I get that important drop though, that would be very nice. Oh shit, I haven't even told you how to heal yourself yet. Okay, you press the L and R buttons to change your target. And you can also go over to your own party members to heal them. And if you don't do it right, you can of course also heal your enemies. So let's see. Yes, got it, okay. I got Vela, which is a Constellation Magnus, which is the important drop from those guys, so you should fight them until they drop it. The Constellation Magnus is a part of one of the biggest side quests in the game that I will show you a little bit later. Anyway, I wonder if I should maybe stop now. If you go up here, you will fight your first boss. So I wonder if I should do this in this episode or maybe in the next one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it next time to... Scary roar! So yeah, until next time, I'm Palkifanoid. I thank you all for. Oh crap! This is automatic. Okay, yeah. I see you guys later.